So, I got the walls finished. Still need to get to the floor and get a new sink, countertop. And this old thing is giving me all kinds of trouble, so I'm gonna have to find some way to work around that. So, what else do I do then? Well, play some video games. And that's pretty much what I've been doing. A lot of... Oddly enough, I seem to run into the oddest glitches whenever I'm playing something. It's usually like, doesn't matter, old games, new games, it's always some weird glitch happening at some point. I don't know why, it kind of just happens. Strangest thing. Now, as I've been playing these games and running into all sorts of weird mishaps, a thought occurred to me. I could probably use the video editing software on my PlayStation 4 to still work on my video project somehow, and that's how I came to making this video where I focus on a new project I've been working on. That's right, Contra. Now, I know not everyone will probably be familiar with this series, but I figured I'd try to do a remake of the game. And I decided to look for various sources, and as it turns out, there's actually been multiple ports of Contra. There's the arcade original you saw earlier, there's the NES port that you see here, that's probably the most recognizable of the bunch. There's some graphical details in the Japanese release on the Famicom, like the rustling of the leaves and some snow animations and whatnot, so I'll probably incorporate that as well. And you can see here in the results, it's pretty faithful. It has the same layout as the NES version. You have the little added visual details that you would see in the arcade version, like the mountains in the background changing colors, little like waterfalls and doorways and such, added to the environment. It's like a homage to like the whole thing. It's like all the versions of it, not just any one specific version. Even the leaves are rustling like in the Famicom version, which I didn't actually have to animate myself. It kind of just does that on its own whenever I place the leaves there, but it kind of adds to the authenticity, I feel. But as it turns out, that's not all the Famicom version added. There's also cutscenes that were exclusive to their version. It actually kind of explains the plot and such as to like what the heck's going on. And well, obviously it's all in Japanese, so like I can't really read it. However, I was able to go online and I found some translations for the various text. So I do know what it says, and I was able to translate it for the remake I'm making. I guess I'll just show that next. And up. So, as you can see here, it's like, basically it says like superior soldier and tactics and skill and all that. How this meteorite fell to a archipelago near New Zealand, start up this new army that shows up like a couple years later in the same place. It's supposed to be all mysterious and such, and like you have the Contra soldiers being sent in by the world government to take care of it. Now this here, on the other hand, is a tutorial level that I made myself from the ground up, so it's not pre-existing level design, it's pretty much all of my own making. It's just there to basically just show players the ropes as to the control scheme and such, so it's kind of just like a quick, like snappy here's this move, here's that move, here's how you do it. Gotta use it to get past this obstacle here, and there you go. Even incorporated some moves that were not added until the sequel, such as like clinging onto walls and like certain timeable like ledges and whatever, as well as moves that were never incorporated into the series proper that they did plan for, that I saw in some of their concept art, such as being able to slide. So I thought that adding that stuff would be interesting, as well as some moves from the prequel game Hardcore Uprising, where you have moves like a dash and being able to deflect bullets if you time your button press just right. I think it really kind of rounds out the move set. It makes it feel more, I guess, advanced. Like there's more to it than just jumping and shooting. And it kind of makes sense within continuity, since the prequel game had some of these moves, so why not, you know? So, I guess that's pretty much it in terms of like explaining things, so I'll probably just make another like showcase video or something for the levels and whatnot. And then next week I'll maybe make a, I don't know, maybe like a short film or something with this, maybe like some cinematography type stuff or something. I can do a lot with this, I guess.